Morning, I'm Frank Buckley. A local Islamic center defaced with words of hate. The vandal caught on camera. We'll show you who they're looking for.
Good morning, I'm Jessica Holmes. Of the most commonly used abortion pills for nearly 2 decades, it's now in legal limbo. One federal judge said the FDA should not have approved it in the first place. We'll have the latest on this battle just ahead.
He's from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, Mauricio Umansky joins us to talk about his new book that'll help you with deal making and investing. That's coming up in the Entertainment Report. Stay tuned.
Just about 10 o'clock on this Monday morning, and we do have some clouds still lingering, but as the afternoon and the morning hours move on, we will start to see clearer skies. There you can see a big difference now happening from our Mount Wilson camera. The clouds are right up to the mountain. Now they're quite far off, and it's just like your typical June gloom kind of day here in the month of April. 68 will be your high at the beaches, downtown 73, 88 for the San Fernando Valley, Orange County inland 79, 89, beautiful inland empire in the high desert, 86 degrees. Frank, back to you.
To our breaking news from Kentucky, at least 4 people are dead, several others wounded, including 2 police officers after a gunman walked into a Louisville bank and opened fire. KTLA's Eric Spillman in the newsroom with more on this. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Frank. The shooting is the 15th mass shooting in the U.S. so far this year. The call came in of an active shooter inside a bank. Police arrived in just 3 minutes, and when they got there, they say the suspect was still firing shots. Police say the gunman opened fire inside a first-floor conference room of the Old National Bank building. It's not far from Louisville Slugger Field, where the city's minor league baseball team plays. 4 people were killed, 8 others were wounded. Now, photos from the scene show numerous officers and ambulances there. Police got into a gun battle with the suspect. Witnesses say he appeared to be armed with some kind of a semi-automatic weapon. During the exchange of fire, was killed by police or if he died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The police say the shooter was once employed at the bank. They have not released his name.
We believe this is a lone gunman involved in this that did have a connection to the bank. We're trying to establish what that connection was to the business, but it appears he was a previous employee. It is clear, lives. This is a tragic event. But it was the heroic response of officers that made sure that no more people were more seriously injured than what happened.
Kentucky's Governor Andy Beshear rushed to the scene of the shooting. He's familiar with that bank. He does business there, and he once ran a campaign for office from that building. He choked up when he talked about what happened.
This is awful. And one who's at the hospital that I hope is going to make it through. So when we talk about praying, I hope people will. For those that we are hoping can make it through the surgeries that they're going through, and then we've got to do what we have done these last 3 years after everything. We've got to wrap our arms around these families.
There have been more mass killings in the first 100 days of this year in the U.S. than in any other year since 2009, according to a database maintained by the Associated Press and USA Today. Jessica?
All right, Eric. Thank you. Hate crime investigation underway after a local Islamic center was vandalized with hate-filled words early Easter Sunday. Happened during Ramadan, which is one of the holiest months of the Islamic calendar. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos has the story from Koreatown.
I'm standing here at the Islamic Center of Southern California. It is one of the largest mosques in our region, where police say yesterday, on Sunday at around 1 a.m., a suspect came here to the building you see behind me and wrote with a permanent marker hate speech, anti-Islamic hate speech on the front of the building. Now I'll step aside so you can take a better look at exactly where I'm talking about. We're going to zoom in so you can see there are 4 pillars that stand next to the main entrance of this Islamic Center, and on those pillars, 3 of them. Someone has written, but you can't see the words because they've been covered up with those white pieces of paper there. But while that hate crime was happening, surveillance video was able to capture a photo of the suspect. Now take a look at this. Police releasing this photo of the suspect. They describe him as a man between the ages of 40 and 50 years old. They say he was wearing an all-black outfit, black beanie, black jacket, black pants and shoes, writing the anti-Islamic hate words here outside the place of worship, then fleeing on Vermont Avenue. And the Islamic Center did release a statement yesterday saying in part, this is an appalling act of vandalism, targeting the center where innocent individuals gather for their daily religious observances. But we also just spoke to a man walking out of the center from prayer. Here's what he had to say about it.
I didn't even know. I was here last night and I just showed up to pray and found out about it. Bad things happen. When there is always good, there is always evil as well. And things like this shouldn't let us judge the rest of the community, because we live in a